Second, so we lost somebody. Oh, it's no greater ninja.
Oh yeah. So this is the next game then.
And this is the next game. Yeah, we got the Kraken versus instead of greater ninja,
hmm
and the comp it's totally different on the both
Oh yeah,
sides.
you switched out the Raven for the Arbiter, and you have a frigate instead of a
yeah, absolutely different comp. So,
yeah
so far we got the Kraken on Leviathan, Schling and Ovi as always, Alex on it's on
the the 4-3 Colossus, tried and
yeah
true.
two three Colossus on the map, ARP versus ARP, or we get double denial. Double support, my bad. It's a Spartak on the Arbiter and Thunder on the Raven. So what we got?
We, we
Wolfeye on yeah, it's totally different comp.
yeah from the Pornexus team we have Zebulon on frigate with the range rockets. We got Jan and Martabak both on Colossus, going 4-3 each. Thunder with Imp. Spartak with the 120 shield regen. And then we got Pornexus with Blink, two lasers on a Void Ray. Which means, of course, that if his team loses, it is by definition his fault.
Of course. But I can tell you only one thing. I played this game and it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be lots of turns and twists on this specific game. I promise you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it now. Yeah, I mean, with Pornexus going his infamous, I think infamous is fair. Void Ray.
Yeah, I'd say Portland one of the best voids on the game, and he got this tactic, and it's advantage and a disadvantage of this game because we know each other,
Mm-hmm.
and we all know what we good and the best sides of each of us. Like I know where I'm good, and for example, I know exactly how plays the Portnex is playing his void, and I know like for example. I know how the Sling's playing, like how I'm playing, and like Thunder. I know like lots of players, and it's a good side sometimes, and the bad sides when you know the players and you know what exactly to expect from each of us. And looks like Pornex is going back farm.
Well, yeah. I mean, he has let Wolf Eyes get 900 farm already, and so it is really from Wolf Eyes almost individually that has resulted in the farm difference right now, which is about 130. So Pornexus kind of feels probably that he has to try to do this back farming just to recover the farm ratio, but actually he's going to go ahead and warp out here. He knows that Wolf Eyes is trying to hunt him down. He actually didn't warp out. He just warped back to the Raven to get back into his line. So he's just trying to kind of encourage Wolf to go back a little bit, so that even though he's not really pushing Wolf, Wolf still ends up going back, so that the line as a whole can stay more even on
Yeah, but
farm.
he's like Wolfeye. He got double farm versus Foreign. Foreign have to do back and forth jumping up and down to get some farm, and but like Wolfeye like what he got double farm.
Mm-hmm.
240 versus 116, so yeah, it's
Now, what I
double on
do
the
wonder
farm.
about is in this top lane, we have Guard Overlord versus Frigate Colossus, and I would have thought that Jan and Zebulon would have pushed Kraken and Schling in a little bit further than they did. Like, it's not surprising that Wolf Eyes pushed Pornexus in, and so they were, EWOKS was getting a farm lead there. But I kind of would have thought that maybe they could have, Pornexus' team could have recovered some farm if they had pushed in a little bit more on the top so that it was a more dynamic position. And
Logically, yes, you're absolutely right, but maybe some people not even how you say it right, not sure about themselves. They don't know where's the limits because to play this game well, you have to know the limits,
mm-hmm.
like how far you can push, how far you can go. Because it took me a while to realize when I have to go back and when I can stay longer. And to stay on this perfect edge and get like extra more farm, that's how you get in better players, that's how you get in more farm. But it's real hard to see the line, because if you too sure, you're gonna die. Like lots of players like on the obvious, Leviathans, they sure they're like invulnerable. It's like they cannot die, and like you can see, like they can die like in a minute, when the whole team gonna turn on them. So this game, you need some practice.
No, yeah,
When
I
you have
definitely agree with that. This is not,
yeah,
especially in a tournament format, this is not a game that is familiar or particularly conducive to casual play.
And what we got? We got the Torp, quick reload, and we got the. So yeah, Wolverine, Wolverine, he can afford everything.
Yeah.
He got 400, 300 farm by 8 minutes. I mean, he's like so farmed up, and we get the push, and here we go. They get pushed, and boost.
Here's the line, and it hits!
Here we
There
go.
goes Murderbach.
-1. And right now, we keep pushing. Yeah, like, you see, he got so much farm. Quick reload, Torp, Torpedo, he's like insanely farmed up. And he got 6 missiles. 6 missiles with 11 range. Versus Shori, he got 4 missiles and only 9 range. So can you imagine how much money he got?
Now, Murderbach was possibly their lowest farm ship, so this isn't as disastrous for Pornexus' team as it could have been. Obviously, it's never good to lose a ship. And in this format, it's, with the Void Ray, you don't want to lose a tank, definitely.
But how often you see the Torp on the 10 minutes mark?
Especially when it's not like he was really like cheesing for it either, right? I mean, you'll see it more if someone like, saves 100 minerals at the start and just goes like 2 OBFs and just tries to kind of stay out of everything, collect some farm, then immediately go back at 5 minutes and grab it then, But that's more like a cheesy rush, torp rush that can backfire very, very easily. You don't really see it that much in real play.
And here we go. It's nice perfect call with the force fields, because we get pushed right away. It's nothing what we can do. We just going back. Okay, the Torp, it's already back.
I feel like I should just leave this game in Wolf Eyes cam, just so I can watch these Torps.
Yeah, but he so overfarmed like insane. And what we got on the Pornexus, he got the
nearly 400.
Charge. He got the charge for lasers, for beam. He did not upgrade his speed on the beam. Thunder, he got the defensive matrix, EMP, and
coming back with 500. What's Wolfcam going to get? Oh, he's got his Rip Wave and Afterburners.
And Spartak, he got like no upgrades on the shield transfer and the force field. That's it.
No, he had the shield upgrade transfers before, so he really just has been getting force field energy and it looks like some range on his lasers.
It's really interesting opening. Okay, the Pornex got the Chrono Rift, which spell I always forget. The name of the spell I always forget. I don't know, I cannot memorize this spell for some reason.
Chrono?
And I don't know. I don't know.
Probably it feels like Chrono Boost for the, in terms of the name, it sounds like Chrono Boost for the Arbiter. So it's like Chrono Rift versus Chrono Boost. Why is everything Chrono in this game? I want to get the spell Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty good spell.
Yeah, it's Chrono Rift, Chrono Boost, Chrono Torp. So far, 550 farm lead. Yeah, right now I'd say like sometimes people real concerned about the farm lead, and for my opinion, sometimes the farm lead sometimes it's nothing.
Yeah,
Some
here
people
here
just
it's, if they came out and got a really good push, got back to base, they could recover a lot of farm. The problem is they're not really going to be able to push out here with one ship down and a void rake going to back farm. So here the farm lead becomes more of an issue, and I think that's why Pornexus is going out to back farm. Now you do not have an observer yet, and Shorty does have scanner, but that's not phenomenal for dealing with void rays. So I feel like Pornexus is like, yeah, I'm gonna be
here
the
we
hero.
go. Jan is using Invoro. Showed in the yeah, he's in danger.
Yeah, but he's not taking that much damage yet because Jan doesn't really. I mean, he has 4 missiles, but he needs someone else in there. He needs Zebulon.
I cannot say why he used it in his ability. It was slightly useless, and the whole team didn't help him out. So I don't know. And like Pornexus always staying out of the trap. And here we go, the red line and miss. It was a real close one. It was boosted Torp, and the Thunder was real close.
Yeah. Zebulon is 70 energy short of his response nuke. So you have this window of opportunity to get some hurt in on Jan.
And
I mean, this is still a game. It's clearly not in the favor of Pornexus' team, but you're so mech heavy that one good blackout with the Void Ray action, could even up the game. Obviously, it's really rough right now when they're in this position of being down.
oh, here we go. Look, just little things sometimes make the big change in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important for Pornexus to be able to know when you are going back and where you are when you're going back.
Here we go, Thunder is in the danger again, and it's a push. And whole team, EWOKS don't have a chance to go back and up. Which is such a big farm advantage, I don't know.
Very aggressive push, yeah. I mean, even the Leviathan hasn't upgraded. Kraken
And
is
here we
sitting
go,
at
it's a
600.
line in miss.
Oh!
So close, it's like Kraken and Shorty was, I don't know.
Very aggressive push, yeah. I mean, even the Leviathan hasn't upgraded. Kraken
And
is
here we
sitting
go,
at
it's
600.
a line in miss.
Oh!
So close, it's like Kraken and Shorty was so close. I don't know, when I'm playing the guard sometimes, I'm almost positively sure I'm gonna miss it, but the tail on the guard, it's always something else. And you get hit by the storm just because you got such a insanely long and big tail.
Yeah. Now, Wolf Eyes is still popping his Rook Wave every now and then. He has 500 energy, so it's coming back fast. And so even though he has Fusion up, or he has the timer up, the energy is not quite there yet. So, oh, Thunder focused the Overlord instead of the Frigate. Jan, wow, is that... Oh, he had his ultimate. That was a very aggressive play by Jan. A little bit risky because that ultimate is going to run out in a second here. And then he's going to be taking some Leviathan damage. But it looks like he's going to get out.
No, and Torp.
Oh! Wolf Eyes
Torp
is just on
landed.
fire this game. He is
And
one with the Torp.
Second Torp, and both was landed on target.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I believe this guy used his invulnerability before, and I don't know why, and he used it like on the wrong time, slightly wrong time.
I don't think it was for him necessarily. He thought it was the wrong time. I think that he felt like his team was going to push in each indication in a different way than they did. So it was a little bit just coordination and communication. That would be my guess anyway.
Okay, Porn going back farming, and the Sling gonna keep eye on him.
Yeah, but now,
right now,
I mean, they don't have any tanks anymore. This is gonna be... I mean, there's still that small hope of a big blackout, but this is looking very dire for Pornexus' team.
Yeah, the farm lead is 1600, so it's almost double. Okay, scan.
But I mean, you know, there's still plays. Zebulon still has his his fusion torp. Thunder does not have blackout. Spartak has boost, so they have boosted torp, and they have a void ray with looks like double charge and 7 beam damage and 0.36 speed. No
but-
cloak. He does.
Yeah, Vovide got like 580 farm. Arbor got 240. He's like double on farm.
But you know,
And
all it
here we
takes
go,
is a
here we
chrono boost
go.
and a torp. Can he get the torp? Can he get the torp? He's going into it. He goes into the torp. Wolf is eating the beam. Oh,
blackout.
he went into the torp.
And what's up with the link? He was using.
He was secretly trying to save Pornexus. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, but
No, he was trying to
fun.
get that last 1,000 boost of damage to finish him off, but I don't think he was there.
I mean, he might hit it, but like I promised you before, this game is gonna get like quite a few turns and twists.
Yeah, I mean
So-
this is now a closer game than it was.
Yeah,
Before
because
the
they
second
just
Colossus
killed
died.
them, like what main? Yeah, he was a farm leader. So right now the farm lead, it's not such a big. I mean, it was become smaller, slightly smaller, not eliminated, but yeah, it was smaller.
Yeah, I mean, and the smaller the teams and the fewer ships there are, the stronger the Void Ray becomes. I mean, this is exactly the situation that Pornexus really should be able to thrive in.
Of course, you got like I mean, you still got the
Yeah,
arbor.
I mean, you still got Leviathan, you still got Observer, you still got Lockdown, you still got a lot of concerns here, actually. But now, you know, you can be like, okay, I just need to wait for Thunder to get off his big blackout, to land that on Shorty or Rammstein, which would be you, or
course.
both, preferably. And if you can do that, then maybe you can get in there and pick off, you know, Schling or something, I don't know.
It's real possible. This is the whole idea to main idea for the enemy team. It's make sure it's gonna be longer game, because it's the longer game lasts, the more aggressive and more dangerous the void become. Like, you know how dangerous void on like on a 1 hour game.
Oh yeah,
He can
absolutely.
burn everybody like in a minute, in a seconds sometimes. So right now,
I mean, he is not
Yeah.
committed to cloak. He is committed. He has 1 shield and he has no cloak. He is committed to burst damage right now. He's like, I'm going to get in. I'm going to deal my double charge all at once, and then they will be dead before the rest of the team gets there. He's not trying to think, I'm going to be super sneaky and, you know, try to outblink a BC
he
that's
already got
getting me.
upgrade on the blink, so he got the humongous blink by now, right now. And Kraken popping out.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, but one big lockdown here, and Pornexus gets into a very dicey situation. I mean, he has the 0.96 speed.
Oh,
but,
here
yeah.
we go, Shorty, and here we go.
There was the wow, ow, oh!
I told
Everyone
you,
just exploded.
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be twist, because I don't know why, but Shorty decided to take a torp damage, and I died. And here we go, Spartacus. It's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He's got the Raven on him. I don't see how you're going to be able to drop him with the Raven there.
No, but like I promised before, this game has got lots of turns and twists. So right now, basically, we trade what? Frigate versus Arb. So I'm dead right now. So basically, 2 support and
Yeah. So I mean, did you have an observer?
of course I do.
Where is it?
On right.
Oh, there it
Oh
is.
no. Of course I did. It's only my favorite ship. I got so much practice on this ship.
Yeah.
And right now we got 2 observers on the map. we still have a scan and a lockdown from BC.
No,
From a
they want
Schling.
this Overlord now. They're like Schling, or no, Leviathan, Kraken. You're next, baby. That's what Porn is thinking. He's like,
Yeah, I don't know why, but the shorty took torpedo damage. If he avoided the torpedo, we both stay alive. Like, for me, for some reason, it's like quite few often times I pick the wrong place to use a warp, and like you saw,
I
I
mean,
broke.
it might sound callous, but arguably, it was a good trade, right? I mean, Zebulon was the second highest farm ship after Pornexus, and you were the lowest farm ship on your team. So even though it's never a great idea to lose a support, especially versus a Void Ray, in terms of farm differential, it was a favorable trade.
Yep, why not? It's always you have to look on every situation from both sides. You cannot say like it's good or it's only bad. It's always good have a good and a bad side. So yeah, the farm wise, yeah, absolutely. I was the lowest farm. And here we go, the tower going down. The Pornexus is trying to farm, but right now with the 2 tanks and the 2 ships which can detect the void, the whole team gonna stay together. And 2 supports can do no damage to tank, absolutely no damage.
I mean, the only one who dies very easily here is Shorty. I mean, honestly, if I was Shorty, I would be like, maybe this
Why
isn't-
Shorty? Shorty got the defensive shield. He's got the nuke and he got the lockdown, so he's.
No, I mean, definitely, there's no ship on this team that's going to die very easily. But,
Sling is gonna die faster
but
than
he's also
everybody else.
susceptible to blackout. He doesn't have 10 shields, so a single fusion puts him at risk of being bursted down. And the Overlord has his ultimate, so if he draws aggro, he can use that to disengage. The other 2 are tanks, so if something is going to die, it's going to be Shorty, I would think.
Mostly likely, yes, it's a Shorty. But I mean, Shorty or Sling, but no tanks for sure. But yeah, I guess Shorty is slightly easier target. And here we go, we're gonna see what the upgrades. Okay, the Sling got the Siphon, he's got the Eye. So got
he's fully developed now. I mean, he has Swarm Command. Is there anything he doesn't have right now? Warp. He doesn't have Warp. That's the only ability he doesn't have.
And here we go.
Shorty is everything but Yamato. Kraken is everything but Puke.
Did you saw Schling just use the shockwave in front between the towers?
Oh, he was nuking his own farm?
I guess he was trying to warp.
No, I mean, maybe he was just trying to clean up the farm to do a...
No, I promise you it's accidentally. And here we go. The team is slightly split up, so it's maybe Porn gonna pick up the Schling. No, he didn't say. So right now,
I mean, there's like no way he could have known that the Overlord ultimate was down. I mean,
yeah,
why would he think that?
Here we go.
Oh.
And it's,
we got that yellow beam. Oh, but he can't do anything against the invulnerability shield. Here's the blackout.
And here we go.
Oh, but he did get the 10 shields.
Oh,
he has to disengage.
And he got the eye popped out. So yeah, right now he's trying to do his best, but right now he's got only 750 energy on the void. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of time now in the blackout too. That's another minute and a half where he doesn't really have another window until the blackout comes back up.
And here we go, the second tower almost dead, and Pornexus got 12 beam, 2.8 speed, so it's like what? It's 2 upgrades on the speed.
Now,
so he's deadly, he's dangerous.
Spartak does not have a lot of versatility here. He's pure force field, which isn't very good in boost, and so boost is good, yeah. But
he needed denial, like for some reason this guy, you remember, I believe, oh no, not this guy, but yeah, you need the denial. On this game,
I think Pornexus does not emphasize denial to his teams as much as he might.
And here we go.
Oh, Nat Raven just exploded.
It was a torp, no, it was a nuke. The ARP went out, and here we go. Where's the Porn? And Porn is somewhere behind.
Yeah, Porn is off farming, and in the meantime, Spartak dies underneath the mothership. And now this game is over.
Yeah, what you can do with 10 armor, 18,000 health levy. He's gonna stay in the beam whole day and don't take no damage.
But I mean, especially with a Void Ray, you would think that, man, you know, if we're gonna win here, I need to be getting feedbacks on the BC and the Overlord. I mean, there's no way Pornexus is gonna be able to work if his team doesn't have denial.
Yeah, lots of people underestimate denial. Lots of people, for some reason, they're not using denial.
I mean, it was a good game. That was an enjoyable game to watch. And it's hard to say that, oh, you know, the comp was bad. The comp was clearly competitive. And there was clearly, you know, they were contained, they were having a hard time dealing with farm, and it's not like I was looking at the Arbiter and saying, man, there's a lot of upgrades here I strongly disagree with. It's just like, man, somehow you gotta get feedback in there. I don't know how, but somehow.
Yeah, but that's Arbiter, and it's like what it's favorite to boost and cloak and the feedback. I mean, the most important it's a cloak, and I mean, sorry, feedback.
Alright, well, nice stuff.
GG.
Yeah, GG.